and really focus on the offense first and then defense after. Okay? So one person is going to do offense first and the other one is going to do defense, and then you're going to switch. But keep this going because you're really building reflexes and automatism through repetition. So get yourself in a situation where you're trying to find ways to make what it is that you're using work. And so you need as many tries as possible to do that, right? And once you feel comfortable, then those are things that you acquire and that you keep working with. So here's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to number one, and this is not, I mean, punching go technically from the hip line up to the head, okay? And you cannot hit the back of the head or the back, okay? For the kicks, you can kick anywhere, but general triangle for men and for women, and the breast area. So those are the only areas that you cannot connect with in punching. In kicking, there's nothing that says you cannot kick the back. It's not something that you look for, but if the person turns and you throw a kick, lands, there's nothing wrong about it. It's just one part of the rules. So I'm going to focus on defense. He's going to focus on offense. Even though we're not using real punches, like all he's going to be doing is going for the leg and really working and trying to go primarily for the front leg. And what that's going to create for you is opportunities to defend this front leg. We don't have any shin blocks. Okay, we cannot check the kick. So that means that we have to evade as much as possible, because anything that you would block, bringing your hand down means that you're opening the top, and that's very dangerous to do. So you avoid doing that at almost all costs, right? So it's going to go for my knee, right here, and go with your hand. Just use your hands for now. Yeah. So with the hands, go right here.
Oh,
no,
just
all right there. Boom. And all I do is I move. So you keep moving, and we use the space. And you go for this leg, and just bring it back, and I don't want to run away, okay? What I don't want to do is having someone being the aggressor, and me just backing up, because this gap right here is too big to break and to come back. So you really want to stay as close as possible in order to be able to come back. And so that's going to make a lot more sense when I give you the opportunity to come back after you executing your defense, okay? But for now, I want to make sure that you lie as much as possible. You keep this leg in front, and you go, that's it, and you bring it back, and you keep moving. Okay, so you can use one hand, and you see how it's moving. So it's, it's really going to try to put more and more pressure. And limit my space is also something that you might want to do offensively if the person is moving a little too much. Try to reduce the space. If you're working in the space right here, well, if I'm here, obviously I'm not going to be able to break up. Choices are, moving to the side, left or right, and that's what you do when you work in the ring. Okay, you're starting to use, when you don't have this backward movement possible, side movement. Okay? So, number one goes, you start easy. As soon as you feel the person is comfortable defensively, you can start putting more pressure, and you can start throwing more and faster, and using both hands, and faking, and doing all the things that that make your technique work. Okay? Any questions?
So you just want us to go for a leg?
That's it. For now, that's it.
And only one-sided?
Only one-sided. So it doesn't seem fair, but at the meantime, it tells me that I really only have one thing to focus on defensively. I'm going to have to do it well because I don't want to be touched down. Okay? And the fact that I'm focusing on just this is going to make the offense a little bit more difficult to work as well. Because what is it that I'm expecting? This hand to come down here. Okay? And I know that this distance being right here, if I move this leg out there, then I'm okay. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? So this is what I want you to try to do as much as possible. So there was a lot of talking on my part, but now it's up to you to go.
Feel better?
Okay?
Yes.
So one side only.
We're used to